Hey, what's up guys? It's your girl Deanna and I am back with another video, and today's video is going to be how to have unlimited confidence. I get this compliment a lot and I really appreciate it because I didn't always start off like that. I've always been someone who's really shy, really to myself. I would never speak up because I'd be too scared of being wrong or other people perceiving me in a way or being judged. And I picked up on some tips throughout the years, and I know a lot of people struggle with this as well. So let's just get into the video of how to have unlimited confidence as a girl. I'm gonna save the most important one for last because I really want to get into that one the most. So be sure to stick around to the end of the video. But to start off, the first thing I'm gonna say is to compliment yourself. That is what I started to do repetitively. Like, it's easy to find out all these things that you're insecure about, but once you find those things that you actually like, you're gonna start to be more in tune with it. Because I used to be like, what did I used to be insecure about? I used to be insecure about my teeth. I hated my teeth. I had gaps. I had a big overbite. My lips would poke out. Like, I hated my teeth. But I always smiled anyways because I was a happy person. Like, I'm like, oh, I like how white my teeth are. Like, my teeth were crooked. I mean, not crooked. They were spaced out and they weren't cute. To a lot of people, they're probably like, why do you even? But I'm like, no, I found the good in that situation. I was like, oh my gosh, I love how white I always keep my teeth. Like, and then when I got braces, I still had these gaps, but they put these brackets on there. And I was like, oh my gosh, I love the color of these brackets. Always looking at the glass half full instead of half empty. And if you don't want to focus on the insecurity area, find another area that you can really compliment yourself on. So for me, I was like, what else do I like about myself? I was like, okay, I have a cute nose. Like, I really like my nose. And I started to hone in on my nose. I was like, oh, I have like a cute button nose. Like, and so it'll distract you from worrying about the things that don't make you confident. Start to focus on what you do like about yourself, because it really is easy to say, oh my God, I got like this big ass forehead. Oh my gosh, I have huge feet. I hate my feet. But you're so fixated on your feet. You need to revert that into what you actually do like about yourself and start complimenting yourself, and then get your brain rewired to start believing that, because you do like it, right? So just keep telling yourself that, reminding yourself that, and your brain's gonna start to pick up, and you're not gonna be so super hyper fixated on that other insecure spot. Everyone's been hearing this word, delusional, but let's be real for a second. Being delusional will take you places, okay? Being delusional, actually in all aspects, it'll help with your confidence in yourself. So, for example, if I'm like really scared to do something, I will talk to myself in my head and I'll be like, I know what I'm doing. I'm very knowledgeable. People come to me about this topic. I'll hold my head held high and I'll go in there. Even if I am terrified, I'm going to act like I know what I'm doing. And I'm going to act like I deserve to be in spaces that I probably don't deserve to be in. But I'm like, I deserve to be here too. You got to be that delusional. It's your first year in the game. Like, who cares? Get in there and act like you know what you're talking about. Oh, don't go in there talking and then just be saying blah, 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 blah. Just carry yourself in a manner to where you should be there too. So be delusional. And sometimes I'll go out and I'll be like, I'm the baddest bitch. I'll be like, Beyonce who? No. I got that far. But I really will go places and be like, I don't care who's in here. I'll almost have tunnel vision and just think I am the prettiest girl there. I know, sounds conceited, right? But it helps with my confidence, especially if there are nights where I'm just not feeling myself, days where I'm not feeling myself. I'll still go out and be like, oh my gosh, I am just so pretty. I'll just be like, oh my gosh, I look so good. Oh my gosh, I'm so cute. Like, you got to tell yourself that. One life, you got to live it. Be delusional and carry yourself like however you want to be perceived or however you want to treat yourself. If you think you're a princess in your head, all right, carry it around like... Switch that mentality. Be delusional to get what you want, to look how you want, to feel how you want. It's a game changer, because a lot of this stuff is mental. It all starts in your head, and then once you go from there, then it's easier. Be delulu. Start complimenting yourself. It's gonna go the extra mile. When you wake up in the morning, when you look in the mirror, give yourself that compliment before you go to bed. Compliment yourself and really mean it. Like, give yourself 2 push-ups and really mean it. The next thing is very, very, very important. Stop comparing yourself to other people. It is so easy, especially in this day with social media. It's really easy to just compare yourself to somebody else, especially during the COVID era. I feel like a lot of comparison was taking place. You know, TikTok was popping off. We're seeing all these girls. It's so much social media intake, and that's when a lot of comparison starts. And honestly, it could even before social media, just going into your adolescent years, back in middle school, like high school, whatever, you're looking at the next person, seeing the next person like, oh my gosh, that person has big boobs. I wish I had big boobs. Oh my gosh, that person has such a nice body. I want that body. I wish I had curves. Like, stop comparing yourself. Stop comparing yourself, because you never know what anyone else is dealing with. You don't know like what that feels like. Just focus in on you. Don't compare yourself. Lock in on you and just you. Like, for example, for me, what did I always want? Oh, I always wanted big boobs. Like, this shirt's kind of pushing up my boobs, but I'm a smooth A cup. And I've always been flat chested my whole life, and I hated it. I'd be like, oh my gosh, I wish I had boobs. And then my friends with boobs, I would tell them that, and they'll be like, you know, I have back pains. I actually want to get a breast reduction. Like, it actually hurts my back. I really don't like it when I sleep, this, that, and that. And I'm like, I would have never thought that, because I wanted it so bad. You're comparing yourself and you don't even know what someone is going through dealing with that. Not to say, oh, you know, having small boobs is better than big ones, or, you know, it's just putting into perspective, like, you don't know. And then I had some friends that love their big chests, and then be like, oh yeah, I love it, da, 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 da. And that would be great for them too. So it's just like, love yourself first and foremost. I'm not saying that you can't change anything about you, but first and foremost, you have to love yourself and stop comparing yourself to the next person, because that's when you're gonna get into this cycle, because then you're gonna see something in one person that you like, and then you're gonna see something in that person that you like, and then the next person is just gonna keep going on, and you're just gonna hate the person that you see in the mirror. Just stop comparing yourself. It's hard. If you need to get off of social media for a while and live in real time, do that, because you're not noticing these insecurities as much in real time, especially as an adult, than you do when you're on social media and seeing somebody else. Because you can look at them, then you're gonna look at yourself and be like, and it's like, nah, don't do that. Because I used to have that bad, and I'm like, all right, listen, comparison is the thief of joy. We're not doing that no more. Now, I don't know how this one's gonna be perceived, because it's gonna be a little controversial maybe, but relax on the photo editing. I know everybody edits their photos a little to a degree, like girls, whether it's like putting a little filter on there, you know, like whitening your eyes, whitening your whatever. There's everything done in excess can be a bad thing, you know. If you do it a little bit and it's like, okay, because I do have some of my photos, like I'll like, okay, I'll whiten my teeth a little bit, like I'll just do little things, but I've seen people go overboard, and that'll take an actual toll in your real life, because I've had conversations with people about this that do it, and through editing they'll be like, oh, I don't like this feature about myself, I'm gonna edit it. And it's gonna mess you up mentally, because when you look in the mirror and you don't look like that photo, that's gonna mess with you, especially when you go out in public, or if you meet someone and they don't even think you look like your photos. You know what I'm saying? You really gotta slow up on that. So if you're someone who's super tall, you hate being tall, you keep editing all your photos to make you short, you're short in every single photo, you're gonna hate being tall even more, because you're trying to live vicariously through those edits, through them photos. And it's like, you don't need to do that. If you are a beautiful, tall, model-like girl, you better own it and keep it in there. Because when you do too much, then people start to notice. Then you know, it just adds on to the insecurities. Like, for me, I don't have a big chest. You're not gonna see me editing big chest on me, and then I look at myself in real life and it's like, oh, I wish I had big. It makes you think about it more. It means you're super fixated on it, and now it's just getting to the point where you need to chill. Okay, let's not edit it too much. Like, Let's not edit it too much. A little bit is okay. I'm not telling you, because I do like to use a little bit of editor. Like, don't get it twisted, but don't get caught up in changing your features. Like, if you have eyes that are further apart, let's not bring them together in every photo. Let's love how that looks. You know, me, I have big lips. I'm not gonna minimize them when I edit photos, because then now I'm just gonna be like, dang, I wish I had smaller lips. I wish I had smaller legs. Like, just don't do too much. Just don't do too much. That's why, y'all know the term practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect, okay? If there's something that you want to do or that you want to accomplish, be good at, whatever, practice. Practice, 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 practice your butt off, and you'll only get better. Don't measure yourself and where you are at the current moment. Look at where you're going to be. So keep on practicing. You want to be really good at makeup. You want to be confident in your makeup when you step out of the house. Practice that makeup. Hop on YouTube, watch a tutorial, and practice your makeup. And a tip for that as well, if you want to learn how to like do makeup and stuff like that, take makeup tips from someone who looks like you, because it'll really help, especially someone who has similar features as you, skin tone, texture. Like, try to find someone that looks like you so you can really learn from that. Because if you dark skin black like me and you looking at blonde haired blue eyes, it's similar, but it's not quite the same. You feel me? Different products, different stuff, you know. Always remember to practice. If you want to be good at public speaking, you're like, oh my gosh, like I hate it. You need to start practicing. You can be bad at first, it'll be trash, whatever, but you'll only get better. You want to do better with your fashion sense. Start putting outfits together on your free time and setting yourself up, so when you do step out, it's like, I already put this together and I look good. Anything you want to be good at, practice it. There's a new skill. Oh, I want to become a lash tech. I want to be a hairstylist. Whatever you want to do, you want to get a new job, you want to learn Excel, whatever. Practice it, practice it, practice it, because practice always increases confidence, never fails. Always, always practice something and give it your all, especially behind closed doors. Just always practice your craft and take it very, very seriously. All right, y'all. This is the last one. I got you. So the last, but not least, most important one that's made the biggest difference in my life was investing in myself. Okay, invest in yourself. Woo. Investing in yourself is huge. Appearance-wise, especially. Sorry, I just have to call it like what it is. I invested in my outer appearance, and that helped me feel better about myself. Like I said earlier, like how I had my teeth insecurity, and I was like, oh, at least my teeth are white. I always saw the positive side, but I always knew I wanted to fix it. So I always like begged my parents, and then they got me braces. That was step one. Okay. And then I learned how to do makeup. I was like, I want to learn how to do my makeup. So when there are events where I am like, most people dress up, I want to be able to dress up and feel good about myself, feel sexy. You know what I'm saying? To just really feel like the best version of myself. I was like, okay, I'm gonna learn how to do makeup. I'm gonna learn how to do my lashes. I'm gonna learn how to do my hair to the best of my ability. I just really honed in on investing in myself and in my appearance. My skin, I had bumps and stuff. Like, I invested in my skincare. I started using black soap. I started to exfoliate. I started using sunscreen. I just really started locking in, because I was like, okay, I still want to be confident in myself when I'm not wearing makeup. And then I invested in my wardrobe. I was like, all right, I need to throw a lot of these clothes away. Like, yes, I still love wearing the big t-shirt combo every now and then. Yes, but I was like, I want some other clothes that I could wear day to day where I could feel more confident, especially in stepping out and every day. Just little things like investing in yourself will go the distance. I I'm a firm believer of it. I know it sounds superficial, but once you start to do it, you can be like, oh wow. Like, I even started taking my health more seriously. I started going out, working out at the gym. I was just like, listen, I gotta make a change, because I had put on like 15 pounds and I was just letting myself go. I was like, ooh, wee, girl. But not that there's anything wrong. That's just for me. Whatever. So the biggest one that's made the biggest impact in my confidence was investing in my appearance, because that's what people see. People are visual creatures. They see you before they get to know you. And that is just a bigger play. Once I started investing in myself and I was deemed more like attractive or whatever, I noticed different treatment in my life. Like, oh shoot, things almost started to seem a little easier. And I was like, yeah, okay, I like this. Invest in your outer appearance, but also invest in the inside too. Like I said earlier, like practicing, using, those affirmations by complimenting yourself. Do all these internal work too, and practicing your craft. But your appearance is the thing that people see first. It just is. All right, guys, that is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed some of these tips and implement them in your own lives. This is just personal things that I've used to help me in my confidence levels. It's made a big difference in my adult life. So I hope that they also make a difference in yours. And this really isn't it. Like, I have so much more advice and tips, but these are like my main ones to start. So if you guys want me to do more videos like this, I definitely can. But thank you guys for watching. I hope this video was very useful. And if you enjoyed it, please hit that thumbs up button. And don't forget to subscribe to your girl. And see you next time with another video.